got here to Canada, I realized I had a talent to use my hands to build homes, to start my own business as a contractor. I went to the union. The union made me specialize on flooring, which made me do hardwood floors, VCT, laminate floors, and so forth. And then I met with a subcontractor, and the subcontractor said that I had to have my own business to pay me out. So at that point in time, I registered a business, and then before I knew it, I'm a sole proprietor. And I have my own business, doing my own job, satisfying people, doing work for people, satisfying their taste and the molding of their house renovations.
Business? If so, how do they help out?
Well, you know, I did have partners in my business, but I had to buy them out. Because having a partner in your business, that's two answers, two questions, and the opposition, and a lot of complications. Sometimes you want to save all that complications if you have the capability of being a sole proprietor. Only time that having a partnership is for two reasons. A short of a financial endeavors, as in you don't have enough money, so you need a partner. Or your talent, your skills to do all the work, you cannot do it by yourself, or you cannot delegate it to other people, your workers, to do it appropriately. And that's the only time it's effective to have a partner. But any other reasons why, you really don't want a partner. You want to be the person in charge. You don't want to answer to nobody or have an equal answer or an equal decision with somebody. So in my business, I had to buy my partner out over the ideal because his opposition or his opinions was irrelevant, and it was delaying job time. As in, if it took you 2 hours to do this job, having him as a partner on site, it took 6 hours, which to me I found it irrelevant. So I had to buy him out. I bought out his section of tools, I bought out his section of the contracts, and I basically bought him out, and now I'm a sole proprietor. So I find my own jobs, I get reference word of mouth.
How important is building a relationship with your customers?
Wow. Now, that is number one key. Because your customers are the one where I was explaining to you in the previous questions, word of mouth. So now if your relationship with your customers is not top choice, how are you going to get your referrals? How are you going to get the best advertising yet? Word of mouth. So sometimes being comfortable and gearing their image, their focus, their dream of what they wanted, once you could successfully accomplish that, not only you regain their trust, but you are the go-to man. And that's the relationship you want with all your customers, even with everyday living. You want to know that the status that you have are the principle of your values, that you can do the job accordingly, honestly, quick, efficiently, on time, with them feeling comfortable of your work quality. Once you have that down pat, and also money, because money also breaks trust values. Because it could be a $10 job and you charge them a $30 job. So now, within that, you have to show them why and make them believe why. Once they believe you and they trust you, you're good to go. There ain't no trouble. But once you break that trust, then some businesses fall out. And if you want to look at the business, only best advice I can give you is gain your clients' trust. Because even with me as a contractor, subcontractor is somebody giving you an extension of work or extension of a business layout. So it's like, I'll have a contractor. I'll have a contract to renovate this house. I don't have the time I don't have the time to do the house. So what I do, I hire you. So now I subcontracted this job for you to do it. Now, instead of it going under your name, it's under my name, but I pay you under your business title. So your name will your business will be AB, and my business is DC. So now My work is under DC, but when I'm paying you under AB. So now you are. I'll repeat the question. Yes, go.
How important is investing in your business when you want to be making lots of money?
Now, it is very important. I can't explain the relevance of investing your money into your business. It's very. The reason why I say it's important. The more money you invest in your business, is the more determination you have for your business to be successful. Because this is all your money. You are banking on your business to generate the replacement of the money that you spent and for you to gain more money out of profit.
What pressure do you receive as being a business owner?
Wow. Now, the pressures of being sole proprietor, even partnership, a business owner and so forth, the greatest pressures you get is by the government. Like from the most to the least, it starts with the government and then the people that you work for. A lot of people believe saying that when you do the work for the people that you work for, like somebody gave you a job and you're working for them, you might believe that you get a lot of pressures. But if you do your job right and do your job clean, as me and myself as a contractor, you really don't get problems from the clients. You get more problems from the government and all the red tape. You get WBI compensation, Canada Revenue of Canada, because all of these people, if your bills are not paid on time with them, or you do not submit your paperwork on entailing that this is the amount of work you have done, they make your business very difficult. Especially the time when you're making too much money and you gotta claim your income taxes and then you have to pay back the government. So the greatest pressures that I found with my business is dealing with the government or the paperwork towards the government aspect of it all, because they themselves will run you bankrupt. You know, this year you made 100 grand. They entail that you're only supposed to make 50 grand. You owe them $50,000. Now the pressure to make back the 50,000 to pay the government, that is pressure on any business, every business, because this money that you're making for yourself to feed your family or to make your business grow and expand, the government is taking it from you. So the greatest pressure that I found in running my business is the pressure by the government with all of their taxes, all of their dues, and all of the paperwork and crossing the T's and dotting the I's and so forth. Because even when you're late on the phone call or late on submitting your information, you get taxed on it. They somehow or another find a way to raise your bills. And that's the pressure. You're trying to make money to support your family, and they're taking the money out of your hard work and labor. So the greatest pressure I found out in running my own business is not necessarily my staff, it's not necessarily with my clients, but it's the amount of paperwork for the government and the stages that they allow you for only so much that you are allowed to do. One of my greatest pressures with them is a surveyor, as in, say if I was supposed to do downstairs door opening to enter somebody's basement, I gotta go to get the surveyor. I gotta get other people through the government to give me permission to dig a hole at somebody's house. And the waiting period for you to get your response or for you to get an okay, go ahead, that is pressure, because that is money. We consider it downtime.
When you first started, where do you expect things will end up?
Okay, well, when I first started with my business, at first it was slow until I merged with subcontractors. And the subcontractors, they had a line of work. So I was doing renovations for damaged property through brick, Sears, when they were traveling furniture and they damaged property. So basically it started there with the Association of Subcontractors. Now as time went on, word of mouth, and that is one of the best advertisements one can get for a business. So this person told that person told two people tells four people tells 8 people, and then before you know it, you have a roster of a lot of clients waiting, lined up for certain small jobs, big jobs, and as time goes on, jobs get bigger and bigger and bigger. So before you know it, you get more work than you can handle, that you'll be in denial of taking on any more work. And it all starts out with the people that you know. The bottom line with business and owning your business is having a good attitude with people that you know, the people that feel comfortable with you. When they feel comfortable with you and they trust you, sky's the limit on how far your business can expand.
If so, how?
Well, yes, my business will expand. It's inevitable for it to expand. As long as they're building malls, as long as they're building houses, as long as there's free land, there will be always work and always opportunity to expand my business. And if push comes to shove, me myself can sit back and do renovations on old structured work to accumulate my business of expanding. And then there's also expanding with hiring help, opening up my own temporary agencies, opening up my own rental usage, as in rental of my tools. Because when you own your business, especially a business like mine, you accumulate a lot of tools that not every day you use. So you can rent out your tools and add another extension to your business. I could hire staff. I could open up a temporary agency and extend my business. I can merge with other subcontractors, other contractors. I could merge with PCL and utilize all my tools, utilize my staff, and utilize myself with the knowledge of work I can. So it's inevitable that my business has the potential to expand more than my arms can reach, or more than further than I can see. It all depends on my team and how far my heart